So let's start with Liverpool. So they just concluded the Ekitike deal, and is it 90 million euros or 95 million euros?
They
That's
say
about
95
eight,
million euros,
yeah,
including
that's about
add-ons. Yeah.
80 or so million pounds or so. To me, I really think this is a very, very expensive. I won't say I watch the German league or so, but I don't really think that figure is uh what's the word? I don't think it's
Commensurate.
commensurate to the to the talents we are talking about. 95 million, and that's a whole lot of pressure on this guy. That's like, how old is he? He's like 20 23 now.
23, yeah.
Yeah, he scored, how many goals did he score last season? Was it 15
Between
goals or
14
so?
and 30.
Yeah, let me be very sure.
He scored 15 league goals in
Yeah,
Bundesliga and
15
he
league
had 8
goals
assists.
for 95 million euros. Man, that's crazy money. But looking at Liverpool as a whole, I in the group earlier I was talking about this. Like, I think Liverpool are in trouble. Yeah, attack wise, because I think I think we can all agree that Luis Diaz doesn't want to be there anymore. Nunes doesn't want to be there anymore. And sadly, with the horrible incident with Jota, they don't have Jota anymore. Elliot, I think, doesn't want to be there anymore. So who is going to start for Liverpool next season? What do you think?
So let me start from the side of Ekitike. He's a decent player, like decent. The fee that was attached to his purchase is very, very ludicrous. Um, I would say Ekitike is like if Darwin Nunes and Nicolas Jackson had a baby, that would be the product. You never know where you're going to get. If you watch, I won't say I watch him like judiciously, but I've taken time to sit down and read up on his profile and also watch like extensive highlights and his strengths and whatnot. He's sometimes I can say he's a decent dribbler. He knows how to get past players. He's not just waiting in the box to just get a tap in and whatnot. On his day, he can score good goals like Nunes, but he has that Jackson clumsiness. Are you about to fall down or are you standing? You know how Jackson plays.
Yeah.
Do I want to kick
The
myself?
lanky boy as well.
Yes, his own lankiness is not the Isak type that he's strong on
Yeah.
the ball. He knows where the net is. Boom. Is more towards the Jackson side. At the same time, he has Nunes attribute at the same time. Fine player. Sometimes score some decent goals. Sometimes when Nunes scores, you be like, is it the same Nunes? That everybody's being very, very harsh on. But that's exactly the same. If you put like Nunes and Jackson together, you're likely to get a good ticket. So I don't know why Liverpool this time still want to make that same mistake. After doing the same mistake with Nunes, spending 75 million, and you now go a step further this time, spend over 80 million on a player you're not sure.
Nunes was 80 million as well, I think.
I think 80 million plus euros, but I think in pounds were
Yeah.
like 75 thereabouts.
Okay, okay.
So I thought Liverpool would take their time and ensure they get the striking position right. If I was Liverpool, I would have gone all out for Isak, because they're willing to spend a lot of money. So why not just go and get Isak? Maybe trade a player, collect Isak for 120 million and give Newcastle an extra player, cash and player deal. Maybe
You
Newcastle.
think you think Isak will go for 120 million? Hell no.
Well, no,
No
with
chance.
player, cash and player.
Okay,
So, yeah,
okay, okay.
I would have given 120 million for Isak and I would throw in maybe an Elliot or push Nunes or just find a way to just bundle up the deal. And, you know, speaking from Liverpool perspective, I would have done it right. I don't want, let's get somebody and hope that the guy makes it in the next 2 years kind of project, because no team in EPL is mine anymore. But let's talk about their attack. I don't think they have the greatest attack. Like you said, they're a bit worried, but their attack is not the worst. if you're looking at the top four teams.
Of
Are we top
course.
four, top five? I don't even know the top anymore. So they are dragging
Yeah.
that to like top 10. They're adding more teams to it. So we don't know
Well,
who the real top four is
it's
anymore.
actually top. It's actually top six.
It's not top six. But Man U is not in
Yeah,
the top
yeah.
six now. So
No,
we
no, no, no.
are trying to stretch it for whatever it is, the top clubs. I don't let's not attach a number to it. For the top clubs, they don't have the worst, attack. They have Salah there. Unluckily for them, towards the end of season, Salah was, fading away. I think the new contract that they gave him was weighing down on him. Sometimes that 300K makes players to not
Very
put the
heavy.
extra effort. Yeah. But we know Salah always have like a good start to the season. Every season since they joined the league, he always have like a blistering start. So Salah is Salah. He must turn up at the beginning of the season. On
But
the left
but
hand side,
but Salah is no longer a spring chicken anymore. Like, are we not taking his age into consideration? Do you think we are still going to see this consistent Salah again?
well, till we don't see it
Will there not
anymore.
be a drop off?
See, we don't see it anymore. We can't just let's not speculate. Like I said, towards the end of last season, it was dropping off,
Yeah.
but we can attribute that to say whether new contract or if he knew he has won the league or he didn't have any reason to put the extra effort. So we can never really say. But so far, they've not tried to get any Salah back up. So they believe, he's still going to turn up for one extra season for them. So, and he knows how to stay fit. The only downside, Nations Cup is coming, so they're likely to miss him for like a month or two, or a month or 6 weeks or thereabouts if Egypt goes far. The center of the park, Kitiki, we don't know what we're gonna get. We just don't know. Like I said, the guy is not someone that's. If, for example, you got which Isak hand, I think that's the yardstick. We know what we're gonna get. Kitiki, we don't know what we're gonna get. We just let's hope it turns up. Left hand side, to be fair, Gapo was very very good last season. So let's assume Diaz refused to stay. I think they have Gapo, who knows how to get the job done. If they actually sell Diaz, they'll have enough cash to get and Liverpool, they're not playing this season. They will spend that cash. They're likely to get another very good winger, but let us stick to the players we have on the pitch right now. So it means they still have Diaz and they still have Gapo. So their front line is not the worst, in the EPL. Maybe when it comes to like Champions League stage, they might, struggle
But the
there. But
thing is, I'm not counting Diaz because I really think Diaz is going to leave. So
but till he
it's
goes, we can only speculate. So if we're
well
talking about
true,
what they
but
have now, he's still
yeah,
there.
yeah,
We've
yeah.
seen
And
players try
and
to force a move and maybe looking for more salary. I heard it doesn't
yeah,
earn that much at Liverpool.
it
So maybe he's
doesn't.
just
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to your hand to to get better contracts and he smashed to the bank again.
And Chiesa as well. He wants to go back to Italy as well.
He
So
was never at Liverpool. I think that I don't
yeah,
know what he was doing.
yeah. So
So just
that's
a
another
decoration.
that's another minus. That's another minus one. Well, for me, I don't think Salah will be the Salah that we've seen before. I think there will be some drop in Salah this season. Number one, he's gotten his contract because when players are playing for contracts,
True.
we saw it with Rashford. We've seen this
Mm.
thing over and over again. When players are playing for contract, they give their very
Aubameyang.
best. Yeah, exactly. We've
Marcus.
seen it all before.
The list is
So
endless.
he's not getting any younger. He's gotten his contract, and I think this is his last big contract. You understand? It's not like he's going to get another big contract with Liverpool again. So I really don't see any any motivation that much with Salah. Although he's a professional, he will want to give his best, but I think there'll be a drop off with Salah somehow. Elliot, I think he wants to leave. I think Nottingham Forest are looking at him and they are very, very serious. So that might happen. Ekitike, like we've said, I really I'm not expecting him to pull trees at Liverpool. I think it will take some time because the Premier League and the German League, they're not the same. The pace is different. So I think it will take some time. We've seen players come from Germany to England and they've not really lived up to the hype. We've seen what's it called, Timo Werner at Chelsea. We've seen Nkunku.
Christian
Nkunku was like the
Havertz.
best who was like the best player in Germany at that time.
Yeah,
And then look
I
at him.
remember.
Look at him at Chelsea. It's like he's not even we're not even counting him. You understand? So it's not I'm not saying he won't do well, but it's touch and go. It's not something you can really say for certain he's going to light the Premier League. So that's one. I think Gakpo is the person that that he's a really really reliable person there, apart from Jota, because Jota was like the main consistent guy there. But Gakpo is another person who I think if he comes in, he would always do well. He would put in a shift even on a bad day. So I just think they're a bit light. I think Liverpool needs another two attacking signings before the season. But then, do they have that allowance under PSR? Will they be able to sign any big players? I don't know. But I just think Liverpool fans will be a bit worried about that. So, and then also this Ekitike deal, I wanted to ask you, do you think it was this expensive because of Isak? Because you know the issue that happened between Newcastle. Newcastle was going for Ekitike. I think they had a 70 million pound bid in, and then Liverpool wanted Isak, but said, okay, if you're not going to give us Isak, then we are going for Ekitike. So it's a bidding war. And then when Liverpool ups the price, Newcastle withdrew. So I think they kind of played the fast one on Liverpool there. But anyways, it's all part of the game.
So no, I think Frankfurt is known for selling strikers at very, very crazy prices. I don't know how they do it. They're the one that still sold Kolomwani to
Mamush,
PSG for 90 million euros. They sold Mamouche for like 75 million also. So they're
yeah,
known for knowing how to get the best deals out of their forwards. So there was no way they were going to take anything less than 75 million from any club that was coming to get Ekitike because they had earlier turned down 70 million from Newcastle. So it's not as if they didn't get like a very, very decent price for a player that just had like one good season with them. Someone that has barely done like some 2 seasons with them. First time he's in double digit, and next thing you're getting 70 something million for him.
it's
And he still
crazy,
turned it down from
crazy.
Newcastle. So I think they know how to get very, very good deals for their forwards.
Yeah. And is he in the French national team? Has he been called?
I don't think I'll be called up to the French national
Yeah,
team.
I'm not sure. So just imagine a
Still
player who
under
hasn't even been called to the French national
hasn't
team
been
is
joined.
commanding a fee of 80 million pounds.
Yeah,
It's
hasn't been called
crazy.
to the
It's
French
crazy,
national
man.
team yet.
Anyways, that's Liverpool. That's what I wanted to say about Liverpool. So